For 12 seasons of Murder, She Wrote, we followed Jessica Fletcher, a 58-year-old widow and retired English teacher who made big money from solving murders and writing books about them. Jessica lives in the grisly town of Catwoman Cove, a small coastal town in Maine where the homicide rate exceeded the homicide rate in the current real-life murder capital of the world. Back in the 1980s, when shows like Magnum P.I. and Miami Vice ruled the small screen, Jessica Fletcher dented their success and secured Murder, She Wrote a place among some of the most important shows of the 80s and 90s. Angela Lansbury, who played Jessica Fletcher, was nominated every year the show was on air for the Emmy Award for Outstanding Actress in a Drama Series, and the show received 3 Emmy nominations for Outstanding Drama Series. Murder, She Wrote also won 2 Golden Globes for Outstanding Drama Series. Here are a few things you may not know about this crime drama television series that broke many norms and records. Facts First presents 10 riveting facts about Murder, She Wrote. If you enjoy watching our videos, like and subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon to allow us to entertain you with similar fun videos every day. Angela proved age was just a number, even for female actresses. In the 1980s, Angela Lansbury was already an established name. She had done many big movies and was a well-recognized name in the theater world. However, Angela was quite unhappy with the kind of roles she was offered after she hit her 50s. In an interview, she accepted that right before Murder, She Wrote was offered to her, she was getting offered parts that, quote, really pissed her off. In the 80s, consensus was that an actress's career is over by 40. However, Lansbury completely dismantled this opinion with Murder, She Wrote. Not many people know this, but in 1983, when Angela was 57, she was offered 2 different television leads. Other than Murder, She Wrote, she was offered the role of a main lead in a sitcom. Angela's agent believed that since sitcoms usually registered more success than crime dramas, Angela should opt for the comedy series. However, Angela liked Jessica Fletcher and decided to go with Murder, She Wrote, a show that garnered her great love and appreciation from her audiences, as well as broke stereotypes. A year after Murder, She Wrote premiered on television, The Golden Girls made its debut. You certainly wouldn't want to live in Catwoman Cove. Even though Jessica Fletcher had all the money in the world, she was a humble woman who didn't want to leave her friends and family in Catwoman Cove, Maine, and move to another city. However, you wouldn't want to live in Catwoman Cove, which could well have been the murder capital of the world if it wasn't fictional. According to BBC Radio 4, about 2% of the town's entire population ends up getting murdered, and if Catwoman Cove existed, it would have a murder rate of 1,490 murders per million. This number is much higher than the murder rate of Caracas, Venezuela, the current murder capital of the world. If you're having fun watching this video, like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to stay updated about all the interesting videos we post every day. Some fans think Jessica Fletcher was a serial killer throughout the series. Normally, upper-class coastal towns are known for their peaceful life. Catwoman Cove, however, was a grisly town with murders happening now and then. However, don't you think it's suspicious that all the murders happening in Catwoman Cove somehow found some connection to Fletcher? More importantly, murders happened everywhere Fletcher went, on book tours, out-of-town family trips, etc. It's this little but important detail that's led to many fans believing Fletcher was a serial killer. How can anyone produce so much murder material without having their hands red with blood? This is a question many fans still ask. Both Jessica Fletcher and Angela Lansbury hold records. There's something in common between Jessica Fletcher and Angela Lansbury. Both of them hold world records. While Jessica Fletcher has the Guinness World Record for being the most prolific amateur detective, a title for which Agatha Christie's Miss Marple was seen as an important contender, Lansbury has the record for the maximum number of Emmy nominations for a particular category. Lansbury was nominated for Emmy Awards for Outstanding Actress every year between 1984 and 1996. She was nominated for a total of 12 times. Surprising it is, thus, that she never took home the award. The show was a huge success, and Angela Lansbury was certainly the star of the show. Throughout its run, the show was hugely popular. For its first 11 seasons, it never dropped out of the Neilsen top 20. In fact, the show maintained its rating among the top 15, and the show's 9th season was the 5th most watched TV series in the country. It wouldn't be wrong to say Lansbury had a huge role to play in the success of the show. The audience loved the way she portrayed Jessica Fletcher. Lansbury appeared in 263 episodes, which was a huge feat back then. Angela Lansbury wasn't the first choice for the role of Jessica Fletcher. No one could have played Jessica Fletcher better than Lansbury did, at least that's the opinion now. However, when the show was conceptualized, Lansbury wasn't the first choice for the role. The role of Jessica Fletcher was first offered to actress Jean Stapleton of All in the Family's fame. However, Stapleton wasn't happy with the way the character was written and demanded a few changes be made. Her suggestions didn't leave the writers very happy, and they decided to offer the role to Angela Lansbury instead, who liked it immediately. Talk about destiny. Jessica's middle name has an interesting origin. Jessica's full name is Jessica Beatrice Fletcher, and there's an interesting story behind her middle name. Beatrice comes from the name of Beatrice Arthur, Lansbury's co-star in Mame and a very good real-life friend. Not just that, but Jessica's husband Frank, who served as the captain of his Air Force unit, got his name from the Maude star, as Arthur's birth name was Bernice Frankel. Now that's true friendship. Lansbury is against a reboot. You may or may not have seen the show, but millions around the world are still big fans of Murder, She Wrote. Wanting to cash in on the popularity of the show, NBC decided to a reboot version in 2013 with Octavia Spencer as the new age Jessica Fletcher. In an interview with Hollywood Reporter, Lansbury expressed her displeasure with the decision and said it would be a great mistake to call the show a reboot of Murder, She Wrote, as the original show was about Catwoman Cove, its people, and Jessica Fletcher, and it would always be that way. NBC thereafter decided to not call Spencer's character Jessica Fletcher. Anyway, the whole idea was shelved and the production on the reboot version never took off. Lansbury, however, is open to coming back as Jessica Fletcher. While Lansbury has always been against a reboot, she would love to reprise her role as Jessica Fletcher. In an interview with Sunday Post, Lansbury accepted that saying goodbye to Fletcher and Murder, She Wrote was one of the most difficult things she's had to do. She also told the newspaper she had tears while doing her last scene. Lansbury thinks it wouldn't be totally unexpected if the team decided to come together one more time to recreate the show, and if they did, she would be more than happy to play Jessica Fletcher, a character that has become a part of who she is. Jessica Fletcher lives on. The show may have gone off-air, but the show's lead character, Jessica Fletcher, lives on. Fletcher was a fashion icon, and therefore fans of the show can still easily find merchandise about the series online. That apart, Fletcher has been also immortalized through books and games. Donald Bain, the famous American author and ghostwriter who passed away in 2017, wrote 45 murder mystery novels in total, and all these novels star Fletcher and feature her as the co-author. Also, 2 computer games based on the show have been released in recent years. Didn't we tell you this iconic show still has millions of fans around the world? When you think of iconic detectives, the name Jessica Fletcher automatically comes to mind. This beloved murder mystery ruled the TV screens for 12 years before it went off the air, leaving audiences wanting more of Jessica's sassiness. We hope this video brought back happy memories for you, just like it did for us. Do you know something about Jessica Fletcher that we missed out on in this video? Is there something about Angela Lansbury you know and we don't? If you have secrets, don't hesitate to share them with us in the comments section. Before you move on to our next video, like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so we can keep you entertained every day.